Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? This your boy, Big Hope. Welcome to another episode of My Perspective Podcast. Check this out. If you like what I'm doing, man, hit that subscribe button. Like my video, share 'em. If you don't like them, no harm, no foul. But I hope you're enjoying them. Help me grow the platform. We growing. They ain't looking good. Disclaimer before we get started. Ain't no doctor, ain't no lawyer, no clinical psychologist, no therapist, no relationship coach, none of that. I'm just an old head with a mic and a message. Hope I'm providing good content for the masses. Let's get to it. Hey, do y'all ever think the cycle is gonna continue, gonna stop? I mean, do y'all think this cycle of abuse, women towards the man, then the man towards the woman, is gonna ever stop? I don't think so. I'm gonna explain why, based on my perspective and based on my experience. Let's get to it. So check this out, right? When it comes to dating, men been trained a certain way and women been trained a certain way for the most part. There's always exceptions to the rule, right? But for the most part, men been raised a certain way. Um, Pride, ego. We ran off testosterone. We're competitive. You know what I'm saying? We're combative. Like we compete for what we want. We're warriors. You know what I'm saying? We're conquerors. We train to do this. It's in our DNA because we're driven by testosterone. But it's also we also trained to be this way. When you're small, you get punished. First thing your mama or your dad tell you to do: don't cry, man up, don't be no punk, don't show no fear. Real men don't cry. Um, you know, put them on a football field, combat sport, wrestling, whatever the case may be. We always in some type of competitive nature, some kind of competitive sport of some sort. That's how we was raised for the most part. You know, sometimes it be a little different, but for the most part, that's what it is. Girls, on the other hand, they have been raised to be taken care of. You know, it's okay for them to cry. If they hurt themselves, first thing we do, pick them up, make sure they're okay, make sure they're safe. A boy fall down and scrape his knee, well, shut that noise up. Slap across the head, tighten up, toughen up. You know, it's a difference. So, and we've also been trained to protect and provide. That's kind of been from the jump. I know I'm a father. I've always told my kids whenever I leave to go on leave for work, you know, I'm over the road truck driver. I say, Junior, take care of your mama. Caleb, take care of your mama. Help take care of your mama. I didn't tell my daughter that. I told my boys to take care of their mom and their sister. I told my daughter to expect to be taken care of by her brother. My wife expected my boys to pick up my slack. Even though they were small, I was instilling that in them early, right? So let's fast forward. When you're teen boppers in elementary school, junior high, you know, it's cool. You know, that puppy love. You bring your girl a piece of bubble gum. You bring her some cookies. You share your lunch with her. You might give her $1, something like that. Everything good. But boy, they begin to mature. We begin to mature, right? And then we in high school. Man, they looking good. They don't feel that. We getting big, but we ain't got no money. We ain't really got nothing going. We may be playing sports or something like that. But next thing you know, who see them? The older guys with that bread. Whether they street dude, whether they got jobs already, or whatever the case may be, they come in and they snatch up all the young girls. They come and grab all of them. And we left with the scraps. If you ain't playing football, no star athlete, man, you assed out. You might have a talk game, but you can't compete with 30s and foes. You can't compete with face rim. You can't compete with candy paint when you're working at Publix bagging groceries. You can't compete with that shit. So guess what? The girl may like you. She may be crazy about you. But you can't do nothing for her. This man pulling up getting her $400-500. She ain't never seen that kind of money before in her life. This is an example, by the way, but I'm just saying these things have happened. I've witnessed this with my own eyes. I've lost females the same way. So you take an innocent young girl, her first experience with dating is an older cat with some money. And all he doing is showering her with money. That's how you control her. That's how you manipulate her. And she don't know no better. She innocent. She know the man taking good care of her. Her damn daddy ain't making that kind of money. What you think she gonna do? She going nigga with the paper. She going for the security, like she's been trained to do from a child. Uh, us guys who ain't in the streets are gainfully employed. We just playing football, working all the part time jobs, shit like that. Man, how you think we feel about that shit? We scarred now. Cause these older cats done took our woman. They done snatched them up. Shit, we just asked out pretty much. So what that do? Typically, man, that put a fire up on some dude. Go get their shit together. Some cats jump in the streets, start getting their own money. Some cats go hard in football, make it to the league. Some cats get their education, further their career. Further their education, get good careers. But this transition take time. You got 4 years of college. By the time you get out of college, you 22, 23. If you go pro, that's 1%. They go pro. Now you talking about another 2 or 3 years before you get a real good payday. By this time, you 27, 28 years old. Same with the college guy. He go get out of school at 22. He start his career. He probably got to work another 2 or 3 years before he get the big money. So by this time, man, we in our mid late 20s, and you really just getting your feet wet. But when the man really be coming to his own, meaning he know who he is, he confident, and he really getting his bag, man, you in your mid 30s. You in your mid 30s, and you got a chip on your shoulder. Why? Because the girl you want didn't want you. She chose the nigga with the paper. She chose the dude with the money who could take care of her. And now all she know is cats with money. So they break up. Guess what? Another cat with some more money come in and see what's up. The cycle continues. Now all she know, cats making big money. You still making employee money. You doing all right for yourself, but they can't compete. The cash on demand. So we frustrated. Like dang, boy, I can't get her for nothing. We get women, but it ain't the women we want. So now you 30, 35, fast forward, you done got on your feet, you're gainfully employed, you got your own everything. Now guess what? That same girl who didn't want you back in the day, now she wants you. Man, you ain't studying her now. She got about 3, 4, 5 kids, and gained a little weight. And I always liked you, but man, we don't hear that shit. We don't want to hear that shit. But guess what we go do? Now we going to the younger girls who ain't been tampered with, who ain't got them many miles on them, body count low. We doing the same thing to the young fellas, just like the old nigga did to us. And that's how the cycle continues to repeat itself. And my question to you is this: who gonna stop it? Who gonna stop it? Who gonna teach the younger generation to stop this shit? I mean, they gotta start somewhere. And cats who have been treated this way, who got looked over because they ain't had the paper, man, sometimes them cats get scarred. Sometimes that scar you. You feel away. Now you start looking at women different. And I'm not here to take up for women. I'm just keeping it G. I'm just keeping it real. A girl 17, 18, 16, and a cat 22, 23, 25, got a boatload of cash money she never seen before. Man, she ain't no church girl. What she supposed to do? Not take it? She ain't that bright. Not saying she dumb, but she ain't that bright. She finna get finessed for sure. But do you blame her for taking the money? Let's keep it a buck. You blame the young girl for taking the paper, from buying her nice thing, getting the jewelry, this and that. All he trying to do is hit. She don't know that. She naive and gullible. I would did the same shit. A girl put up on me and start taking care of me like that. Did the same thing, been a fool. So you can't blame them. But this where accountability got to come into play. And that's why I challenge dudes who think once a hoe, always a hoe. Or if the girl got multiple kids or multiple dudes, she ain't shit. This is why I challenge dudes at. Because when a woman know better, she do better. Hell, when a man know better, he do better. So she done had 2 or 3 kids. Um, that made a bunch of mistakes. She done got her shit together. Now she gainfully employed. Now she taking good care of her kid. Now she might be doing it by herself. She may not. I don't know. That's just the top discussion for the day. kids well taken care of. They well mannered. She ain't worth talking to now? Cause she got perceived baggage? I mean, if that's the case, that mean your mama ain't changed. That mean your grandma ain't never changed. That mean your sister ain't changed. But you know they done changed. I'm just saying, like, because you hurt, fellas. Why you think ain't nobody no good no more? Cause one or two people hurt you. Shit, I got hurt a gazillion times. I got my heart broke 12 times, man. Shit, it is what it is. It's part of the game. But that don't change my view of a woman. But it's also the cycle would never end because hurt people. So now you got this cycle. Young dudes get hurt early. They get a chip on their shoulder. They got a girl, they hurt. Now, this what they finna do. They finna run through everything in sight. They finna start hurting the girls that's innocent, that didn't have nothing to do with who hurt them. And guess what? They're gonna do the same thing over and over again. Now you got these young girls who got manipulated from these older cats. All they want to do is hit. That's all they did. Put babies in them, hold ass. Um, now they left with kids and holding the bag pretty much. They got to fend for themselves. Now mom and dad got to help them out. You don't think she got no resentment in her heart for a dude too? Now you got two people hurt at two different stages in their life. Now that's why you got what we see today. Boss chicks and independent queen and this and that. There's a bunch of hurt people spewing bullshit because they done been scarred. I'm saying when the cycle gonna stop? When is it gonna stop? Somebody gotta see the good in somebody. Man, I done been a terrible dude for a long time. Ain't that way no more. Guess what? Guess what? Time bring about a change. Time bring about a change. That's 100% for sure. So all these chicks that y'all think ain't worth a damn, who done been through a whole phase, who done been mistreated, who done been, deceived, and whatever the case may be, done had whatever done happened to them, that ain't pleasant. You don't think they learn from their mistakes? You don't think they capable of learning from their mistakes? Just saying. Somebody got to stop and think and say, man, it's some good in somebody somewhere. I know it's some good women out here. I don't have several of them. And guess what? I fucked it up all 7 times too. So women, when they fuck with you the long way. We got to get out our own way, meaning get out our feelings and stop holding them hostage because of the past we experienced, and vice versa. You got people who let their past hold them hostage from their future. This got to stop, man, because I don't care what we say, I don't care what you hear from so-called experts. Time bring about a change. It takes some people longer than others to get over shit and get their shit together, but time does bring about a change. You got to believe that within yourself first. If time don't bring about a change, that means you still fucked up. But you don't put the work in and got your shit together. Why nobody else gonna do the same thing? Why? Because the person got a little history, got some scars, got a little baggage. Don't mean they ain't good no more. Man, the old saying is true. One man trash, another man treasure. One person's trash is another person's treasure. Why? Because we learn from our mistakes. We should be learning from our mistakes. If you put your hand on a hot iron on top of a stove, that motherfucking heat gonna teach your ass a lesson, right? You ain't gonna do this shit no more, right? Same with being an adult, same with growing up, trying to figure your shit out. You might give one cat a chance or give one female a chance. They treat their dog out. You might give another person a chance, they dog out. The third person, shit, you ain't fucking ain't nobody roughing down. But no, just keep growing, just keep living. Things gonna change. But you gotta be willing to give a person a chance to show you it's different. And you gotta be willing to compromise. Um, I'm 50 now, man, and the problem I'm running into, the same cycle we're talking about, you got a bunch of hurt people who ain't trying to compromise, who ain't trying to give and take all these goddamn non-negotiables. That's why y'all gonna stay single for the rest of y'all life. Because you ain't wouldn't have been. I ain't hurt you back in 1993. I ain't hurt you back in 2000. I ain't know who the fuck you were back in 2000. So why you taking that shit out on me? But that's what we do. We take our past hurt, our past experiences, our past pain, and take it out on our futures forever. That's why you will never find them. Because you won't give them a fair shake. Because you won't give them a fair shake. Because of the past trauma you done been through. Something got to change. And it starts with you. You. It starts with you. You black man, you black woman. You white man, you white woman. You Puerto Rican man, you Puerto Rican woman. It starts with you. Go get the help you need so you can get a different outlook on life. Because it's people that mean you good out here. Everybody ain't fucked up. A lot of us is, but a lot of us ain't. I don't believe everybody cheat. I think everybody got the capabilities to cheat. I think everybody have cheated once in their life before. I believe that. I don't think everybody do it for all their life. I think you grow up. I think at some point in time you grow up. Shit. But it's up to you to put the work in. Are you willing and are you able to put the work in? Do you have the emotional stability, the emotional intelligence to put the work in? Do you have the ability to put your pride to the side to put the work in? Everybody not to hurt you. Everybody's not out to hurt you. Some of us are here to add value to your life. Some of us are here to be a blessing, not a curse. But you looking at me as a liability, and I'm your blessing. You can't even see it because you see the past pain you done been through. Go get your ass some help. I did. Go to therapy. That shit work. That shit work. I wouldn't be here right now today talking to y'all about accountability and real love and real relationship if I ain't get the help I needed. Man, I had a motherfucker hurt me so bad. That motherfucker drove me to counseling. She drove me to therapy. I kid you not. That mother drove me to therapy. But I'm glad she did because I got the help I needed to make me a better man today. I'm the best version of myself today because of that shit. I put the work in. I went and got the help I needed. Y'all should try that shit. Therapy worked. It worked. By the way, man, I'm in Popeyes in Laverne, Tennessee, waiting on my truck to get fixed. So that's why this background look the way it look. All you see is motherfucking big head with no neck and gray beard. I'm scrunched up in this goddamn little ass booth. But it's all good. We gonna make it do what it do. But listen, man, I'm gonna end it right there. And like I always say on my perspective podcast, I hope what I say resonate with you. I hope it provoke thought, and I hope it provoke change. But if not, no harm, no foul. Because at the end of the day, it's just my perspective, man. That's it for this episode. This your boy Big Hawk. Until next week, man. Peace.